Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all the SOS family listeners and viewers all around the world. Welcome to Strictly Business. I'm your host for today, Mr. Bryan Barry, filling in for Mr. Julian Rolex. So call up a friend, call up your neighbors, your family, and tell them tune in to SOS Radio right now because Strictly Business is on. The program today is brought to you by our many wonderful sponsors that we have. First, let's start off by thanking Easy Laundry and Dry Cleaning in Dutch Quarter, where you can get your clothes dry cleaned and washed by the professionals. They also do pickups and drop-offs for your convenience. So give them a call at 721-580-7061. That is Easy Laundry, 721-580-7061. Then we have the St. Martin Harbor Holding Company. Now you must go and visit the Walter Plant Square. A great place. You can go have lunch, have some drinks, hang out with some friends, and just have a wonderful time and enjoy the environment and the scenery over there. That is St. Martin Harbor Holding Company. Go and visit the Walter Plant Square. We also would like to thank GEBE, our water and electricity company. We thank you so much, JB, for getting on board. Also, we have the many tiki huts all around the island. First, we would like to thank Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut in Colby, just across the movies, where they have a delicious daily lunch special every day for only $7. A variety of delicious meals, a variety of different healthy, fresh juices. Give them a call because they also deliver. That is 721-522-6938. That is the Irie Caribbean Tiki Hut. Give them a call at 721-522-6938. We also have Jerky's Tiki Hut on the Illage Road by the Aki Supermarket. And also you have another Tiki Hut by Beach Plaza Casino. Also, you can get some delicious jerk chicken, some Johnny cake, some ribs. You know, they have a delicious menu there as well. Also, what you can get there by Aki Supermarket and in Kobe, you can get some healthy cold coconut water, which we know is great for the entire family. Also, let's thank La Dulce Vita Italian Restaurant in Port de Plaisance Casino, where you can go there for great Italian food and a nice dining experience. Give them a call at 721-544-4311. That is La Dulce Vita Italian Restaurant in Port de Plaisance Princess Casino. Give them a call at 721-544-4311. Also, we'd like to thank Nagico Insurances. For all your insurances, go and visit a Nagico agent today. So today's program is very educational. It's very powerful. So like I say, call up a friend. Always get your pen and your paper. Take notes because I'm always here to help the population, educate everyone. First off, before we begin, let me just congratulate all the primary school students for graduating, for passing their exams, and they're moving on to another level. They're going now to high school. So congratulations to all you children out there. Great job. Stay focused. Keep up the good work. Make your mother, your family, your father proud. You know, everybody's looking up to you guys. You guys are the future. Also to my son, Jaden, Daddy loves you. Thank you for doing a great job and congratulations as well. So today's program now is going to be based on teaching. And let's see how parents can prepare their children for high school. So we're going to talk about how to teach our children the value of working hard at a very young age. You know, we want them to be good people in society. Now they're going off to high school. So there's many factors and things we need to do as parents, as a community, to mold our children, right? So I'm just going to go over a few pointers, my opinion. And maybe you guys can take notes. Maybe it will help someone out there to see if you can train up your child or your children in a very productive manner. All right. So at the age of 12 is mostly the age that most children right now are going to high school. They just graduate. So 12 is a very molding and precious age. At 12, the child should know the value of money, of course, and learn that money is very important, and it's important to work for what you want in life. You have to start teaching them that value at the tender age of 12. Because most children at that age, of course, they're graduating, they're going on their own, they're becoming young adults. Okay, so I'm going to give you now 10 pointers, in my point of view, that is very important at this particular age. Of course, school homework comes first. That is the number one thing that they must do. Always put your school homework first. You go to school, you learn, you take notes in your agenda and your books, you come home. Home is where you now go and you practice and prepare for the following day or for the following week. So children out there, homework is very, very important. If you're going to school and you need some extra help, let your mom, let your dad know that certain subjects that you're getting you don't fully understand. So you need that extra tutoring. But school homework should be the number one thing that you do when you get home from school. Make sure your homework is done. Then everything else could come and fall into place. Now, at the age of 12, your child or children should already know how to clean up after themselves. Most importantly, wash up the dirty dishes. It's very frustrating, of course, for parents to come home. You have your children and your child at home, and they eat and they just leave the dirty dishes there. That is very, very annoying for most parents. So your child should know how to wash up after themselves. Don't put down a dirty cup. Don't put down the dishes, the spoons and stuff, and just leave them there for mommy or daddy when they get home. So learn to wash up the dishes and learn to do that properly. All right, do it the proper. I mean, the more you do it, the better you will get. So that's very important. That's point number 2. Number 3, of course, learn to take out the garbage without your mother and father having to tell you to do that. You know, if you have garbage in the home too long, it gives an odor. You know, so once you see the garbage is either smelling funny or it's filled, take it out. You know, walk down to the garbage. I'm sure you have one nearby your house. Go and take out the garbage. You have to help your parents to do that. You know, your mother and your father are only supposed to tell you that once or maybe twice. But this is something that you should do as a young adult coming into a teenager, because remember you're 12 making 13. So taking out the garbage is number 3. Number 4, learn how to fold up your own clothes and maybe even your mom and dad clothes, and also be able to put them away. You know, you see your mom, let's say maybe every Sunday, every Friday or Saturday, your mom does all the laundry. You know, it's very helpful if you as a child, either a boy or girl, you learn how to fold up the clothes and help put them away. You know, that's a burden that you're taking off of your parents. And you can do that. It's very simple and easy to learn. So learn how to fold up your own clothes and the clothes of your family. Now, this is important as well. In the evening before you go to sleep, I'm sure most moms and most parents, they iron your clothes. But at the age of 12, 13, you should learn how to iron your own clothes as well. That's another help that you're helping mommy, you're helping daddy. If you haven't learned how to do that, ask. You know, it's very dangerous to be around a hot iron, but it's also very simple. It's a simple task that can be done. My son already at 12, he knows how to do these things. Before he goes to sleep, that's what he has to do. Get your clothes ready for the next day and iron your own clothes. Again, you're helping mom and dad. Number 6, learn how, of course, to make up your own bed. If you're getting up to go to school, make up your own bed. On Saturdays or so, make up your bed, sweep out your room. These are simple things that children should do at the age of 12. You can't depend on mommy and daddy, on parents to do everything for you. You are now becoming this young, independent adult. So that's very important. Number 6, learn to make up your bed and make it up properly. Very important. Let's move on to number 7. You, of course, want to keep your surroundings clean. Keep your yard clean. Keep your bedroom clean. Learn to take care of your school shoes. Keep them clean. You want to be going to school looking decent. You know, as a young man, you want to have your shoes looking clean. As a young lady, you want to have your shoes looking clean. These are things that you're just doing growing up to be a young adult. And you have to do this on your own. That was point number 6. Number 7. That was point number 7, sorry. Number 8. On weekends, go and get a little part-time job. You know, me growing up, I went to the local supermarket and I packed grocery bags. You want to make an extra money, you want to learn the value of money, working for your own money, go to the local supermarket, Chinese store, I'm sure you go there all the time, and ask them, can you stay and help pack bags? Of course, you have to be on your best behavior, you have to have manners, you have to be very polite, and people are going to generously give you a tip. And you know, there you start saving your own money. Very, very important to start doing that at a very young age. Or any other little job that your parents can give you, you know, be willing to help out. Number 9 is very important for everybody, especially children going to school. Go to sleep on time. Your body needs rest. This computer here, your mind, needs a lot of rest. 8, 9, 10 hours a night is wonderful. You will function a lot more better in school. You know, you'll be more attentive because your body and your mind is rested. You had a great night's sleep. And of course, in the morning, make sure you eat your breakfast, because that's the most important meal of the day. Now, number 10, I already just mentioned that a while. Have manners. Children growing up today has to learn the value of having manners, having respect in school, at home, and wherever you may go. Be that respectable young man, be that respectable young lady for yourself and for your parents. So parents is very important. 12, 13, this is the age you mold your child to be a productive citizen. You know, we have so many children today, teenagers, 15, 16, 17. They don't have any manners. They don't have any understanding of certain things because no one was there molding them. So parents, we are failing our children if in the stage when they were supposed to be taught certain things, if we are not doing that, that's the society that we're seeing here today. So I hope you're taking notes. I hope this is going to help some parent out there and help these young people, these young children grow up to be better, responsible, educational children. Now, as parents, we have a role to play, of course. Every month, you should then reward your children financially for their efforts, for their work, for helping out. Showing them, listen, because you help mommy and daddy with this and that, this is your reward. Financially, they need to understand you work and you get paid money. Some type of money. You can determine how much you want to pay your children. But it's very important that they learn and understand that. Then, what you should do as a parent, take them to the bank. Open up an account and show them how to save the money they have just earned. Show them the value of working for money and then open up a bank account, and here is where you go and you save your money every month or every week, whatever you decide. But show them, listen, you want to save so when you need, you have money there. Now, at the age of 12, children, parents should only be giving their children maybe 2 gifts for the year, most. I mean, some of you are right now scratching your head and saying, what? Only 2 gifts to my child? Yes. Why? Look, one on their birthday, you get a gift, and another one on Christmas, you get another gift. Anything else extra that they want, they should work for it and use their own money that they've been saving. Teach them that value. Now, most children at that age, they are willing to work and they are willing to help out if you decide to teach them and show them. Why? Because at that age, they are very curious. They are very curious. At that age, 12, 13, if dad is outside washing his car, you see they come out, they watch you, and they want to help. You know, they want the sponge and they want to help wash the wheel. They want to do something because they want to do what daddy and mommy is doing. Sweep around the house. They want to help. But most parents at times, you know, you put them, go in your room, go outside and play, and then you take care of all that responsibilities. But at that age, if you start to teach them these certain things, you will be amazed at how eager they are to learn and how quick they learn. That's very important because children are like sponges. We all know what happens to a sponge. You put a sponge in soapy water, you put it and it soaks up all that water. When you squeeze out the sponge, you get what you put in. You get all that soapy water. So even if it's oil, even if it's paint, whatever it is, that sponge soaks up. When you squeeze it, that's what comes out. So if you want to instill the values and good knowledge in your children, that's what you have to make them soak up at a young age. Because at that age, they are looking to you. They are looking to us for those examples. Very important, right? So it's very important to teach our children. They are outside and they are looking around for a role model. If mommy and daddy are absent, they will find someone else to teach them certain things. And it might be just the wrong things, the wrong examples. And by the time you notice, it's too late. That's already been what? Soaked up in them. So when you squeeze them, that will come out. Somebody else was already teaching them the things that you probably don't like. But that's why we have to take the time to educate our children. Do not leave it only up to the teachers. Do not leave it only up to the schools. First, training, school bringing up starts at home. What did mommy say? What did daddy say? We went to school as well. Maybe some of us have more education than others, but still, teach your children something. Pass something over to them so they can say, my mommy taught me this, my daddy taught me this. Even sometimes they go to school and they're doing some type of equation. They might say, oh, my father showed me how to come up with the same answer in a different way. Because remember, everything changes. There are many different tricks now to come up with an answer. But important is the correct answer. So if you show them different examples of how they could come around doing something, that's a plus in their lives. And they could also share it with their classmates as well. So it's very important as us as parents to teach our children the value of having money and what to do about it. Because kids, they want the latest stuff, the latest iPhone. They want the latest, all the latest gadgets. That's another important topic. At 12 and at 13, some of you are going to laugh right now. But your son or daughter does not need a smartphone. Why? Why do they need a smartphone? I agree they need to call us when it's an emergency or when they need to reach us to pick them up from somewhere. But guess what? A regular cellular phone does that. A regular cellular phone will make them pick it up, dial that number and call mommy and daddy to come pick me up from afternoon school, pick me up from soccer or wherever they may be. But they don't need a smartphone, right? Of course, your child needs a computer at home to be able to go on the internet and do their research for homework and whatnot, or a laptop or an iPad. But a smartphone, when they have that, they are so distracted. That's one of the main reasons kids are failing today, because they're distracted. Their smartphone now is their Walkman. Back in the days, we had a Walkman going to school. That's what they have today with their smartphone. They're listening to music. They're not paying attention. They're on Google. They're Googling this. They're watching the latest YouTube video on their phone. Everything is available on this smartphone. The smartphone is a plus, but it comes to a child, I would say, after 2 years in high school. Maybe when they reach 15, 16, and they prove to you as a parent, listen, I'm doing good in school, I'm getting good grades. I passed my first term, my second term, I moved on to the next grade. Then maybe as parents we could consider, hey, maybe I can reward this child now with a smartphone to just make life a little easier for them. Then it's a plus. But at the age of 12, 13, me personally seeing children walking around with the latest Samsung Galaxy 7, the latest Samsung 6-7 iPhone. Really? Come on, parents. That money could have been in something else, very more important to educate them. Think about it. They are being distracted by this smartphone. phone. It sounds good, it's really good, it helps me as a parent, but hey, I've been to school, I've done that. You as a parent, been to school, done that. The children today, they don't need to have what you have. Or even if their classmates have it, doesn't mean that because they have, you need. They need a cellular phone, regular. I'm sure you could find a cellular phone $20, $30, and they could use that. But these smartphones today, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And then, you're going to laugh at this again, but it's a fact. Look at most smartphones that the young generation have today. They have big screens, and most of those screens are what? They're cracked. They're all smashed up. Why? Because these phones fall on a regular basis, and they get all cracked up and mashed up, and then you as a parent now have to go and buy a next phone or pay to fix the screen. All you're basically doing is taking money and throwing it in the garbage. Hard-earned money you're wasting throwing it in the garbage with all these smartphones. They're great, but they come at a certain level. At a certain level in your child. Okay, so not at 12, not at 13. Parents, please. They're just distractions for our children today. Okay? Please. So children out there as well, you're listening. It's great to have these things. Technology is important, it's beautiful. But that's why mommy and daddy is going to buy you a computer, a laptop, that you can go on and you can do school, homework, do your research and get things done. But stop trying to be in the latest thing. What you have to be doing is getting excellent grades. Strive for excellence. Make mommy and daddy proud. You know, show them that, listen, I'm going to school and I'm learning. I'm doing better. I'm improving. That's what's important, because later on you want to have the best career or the best jobs. You want to be getting paid very well. So right now is a critical time for these young people, 12, 13. Very, very critical. So I hope you're taking notes, parents. We need to be the responsible adults and mold our children. They are sponges. Again, make sure they soak up the right information. Very, very important. All right. So this is our main ingredient for today, our nuggets. So our children, now that they're going to high school, they could be responsible and productive young people. Help them become better. Teach them to become better. Teach them the value of money. Working for what you want. Don't give them a bunch of gifts. Let them save their own money. Buy what they think they really want, or what you think that they need. Okay? So in closing, we're running on time. Let me just give you a reminder again. I'm always pleading with the responsible business-minded people out there. If you are out there and you're looking for a way to make extra money, my program maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I talked about my online business opportunity. Networking, right? If you are out there, you want to make an extra $500, an extra $1,000. A second and third job is only going to take you away from your family, take up all your time. I believe I've found an opportunity. Maybe you heard about it, maybe you haven't. But contact me today, and I will sit with you and I will share with you the opportunity that is changing lives all around the world. It's a great business opportunity. And the name of the company, again, is Global Wealth Trade Corporation. I've been doing this since 2010 until presently, and there is where I make my extra income. It doesn't take up all of your time. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. All you have to do is have an eager want to help people all around the world. You have to have a passion for marketing online. I mean, we are on Facebook, we market and we promote all the time. This business opportunity will teach you and then show you how to get paid to wear and promote designer products. The ring that I'm wearing is one of my products. The watch that I'm wearing is one of my products. This business opportunity is working. I will do another program and I will go more in depth on this one of these Sundays to teach you that network marketing is a legitimate business opportunity. Sometimes we only think traditional. But traditional, how many and how much of us can actually do that? But we need to understand the business aspect of doing business. Work for a profit. That's very important. Of course, contact me. My number is 721-553-0071. That is 721-553-0071. And in closing, let me tell you what I always say. Life is all about choices, people. So be careful what you choose and who you choose, because time waits on no one. So until next time, this is Mr. Bryan Barry, and this was Strictly Business. Have a beautiful and productive day.